You're saying things.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Charlotte Motor Speedway for Pit Racing Association and Division 1. We're here live today. It's just past 7 p.m. EST. And we are ready to get racing here today. We're here with our commentator, Tomato, Potato, Orphan Blaster 74, whatever whatever you want to call him. How you doing today?
I am doing fantastic. Great day here in Charlotte, North Carolina. We've got, I'd say, about 8 cars ready to race. See who can win it.
Japan just joined, I believe, so I'll TP him.
And 4.
Uh,
I'm gonna be sitting atop the 5
we have
cars
9
pit
cars.
box with
Dang.
his crew. It's because I'm here. It's
Spawn
because
a
I'm so
car that isn't
famous.
a throwback. I'll tell you if it's it. But yeah, this is gonna be an exciting day. 9 cars. This is the largest PRA pack we've had in quite a while, honestly. Probably because it's the 1st of February and we're getting ready to go, and we managed to get times that worked out really well for everybody, and we overhyped the event again. So everything's working out great. The 5's taken. You can be the 40, the 15, the 96, the 48, the 25, or the 09.
I'm gonna be monitoring times this race because I think that that's gonna be something to be paying attention to, so we can
Red's
see who
taken.
gets really fast during the runs.
That's not taken. So that's taken. That's taken. Oh, you're trying to do the 40? That's Slick's Flame. Alright, but yeah. Should we do some interviews before we get this thing started?
If you'd like to.
Alright then, let's get some interviews done. We'll do 2, say A. Alright, Red and Pampers. Get your car in the pit box and then stand next to it. Okay, there you go. There you go. That's your car, Japan. Please, stop spawning cars. Please. Pampers first, your season 1 champ, and he's he's trying to get back going, and he's how do we say this? Not 10. Wait, 10 cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, it's 9. Alright, hello, Pampers. How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
Alright, alright. Hold on. Alright, so, here in Charlotte, this isn't necessarily the greatest track for you, and you couldn't make it last season. This is your first race here in PRA. What are you planning to do here? As the Season 1 champion, you surely have the pace to do something here. What do you think you're going to try and do?
Any suggestions?
That's funny. Do you have any sort of idea on what you want to do, like involving pit stops, or do you know this track with your cars pretty well, would you say?
I raced here in the I raced here in the D2 cars a few hours ago, and that was pretty fun. And I feel like the cars are a little bit similar, besides the speed. So I think I know my way around the track pretty well. I wouldn't say I'll be the best at it. I qualified pretty bad, but I'll see what I can do.
Alright then, thank you for your time. Any questions that you have, Potato?
Nope.
Alright then, thank you for your time. Rejoin VC, Pampers. And Red.
I can't.
It's time for Red. Let's see
Just
here.
serve me.
Hi Red, how you doing today?
Hi, I'm doing good.
That's good, that's good. So, you were subbing for Pampers here last season, and you commentated the D2 race
Yes.
here. What are you expecting out of this race from a driver's POV?
I think it's gonna be a fun night, hopefully. Yeah. Expect a fun night of good racing out here. I wish everybody here good luck and yeah. Good slide job.
Alright. Any questions you have for him, Potato?
Please ask me a
No,
question, please. Why? Why?
Why? Because I don't have anything to ask you.
Oh.
Are you going to win for Canada?
I'm going to try to win for Canada.
That's a
Alright, then.
W.
Alright then, thank you for your time, Red. Please rejoin VC. We're ready to get this started here today. We're gonna do your national anthems and then your command. Doesn't seem like Fix wants to do. Okay, I guess I'm gonna be doing it again. So, without any further to do, please stand and remove your hats for the national anthem of the United States of America. Here's the national anthem of the United States of America. And now, in honor of our Drive for Ukraine program and our support for Ukraine, the Ukrainian national anthem. Please continue standing and keep your hats removed. was the national anthem of Ukraine. And now we are ready to get going. By the way, here's our epic other commentator that just came here, Alpha. Hi, Alpha.
Good afternoon. It's glad to be here. I just managed to find the elevator up here. Sorry, it took until after the anthem. We have to stand outside, and of course we have to follow the anthem.
Understandable. Well, without any further ado, and we're ready to get going here in the Charlotte Motor Speedway. I'll get that in a second. Here in the Charlotte Motor Speedway, let's do your command. Get out of the car, Paul. You're gonna ruin it. Alright, it's time for your command. Presented by the first commentator to show up, Potato.
Are you guys ready for some Charlotte racing? Of course, no. Drivers, start your engines!
That man has more energy than me than I have on Monday morning going to school.
Alright,
I
I'm gonna
sense
mute and
it.
let you guys take it away. Let's make this race a good one.
So we're here for Charlotte. 100 laps at this 1.5 miles, looking for 200. I don't know how to do math. So, yes, I was gonna say 150 miles, but unfortunately, math is not what I am looking for. Oh, is it 200?
For some
Oh,
reason,
it's
it
200.
says 200 miles. Yeah, it's 150.
Yeah. So let's look at our starting lineup. For now, as everybody starts to begin to line up, on row number 1, we have the 5 and the 54, also known as real in soccer. Row 2, we have the Paul, sorry, I don't know numbers. I've been just told through this earpiece thing that they gave us, like, why did they give us earpieces? That the 5 cars actually be driven by Paul. Followed behind them, though, we have the 24 and the 88. Then behind them, we have the 11 and the 93. Followed behind by the 1 and the 6, and then the 40 following behind this. Oh, it would seem that there's a slight miscalculation as the 40 and the 6 have managed to swap spots somehow.
Well,
As they have lined up, I think we're getting ready to go racing. What do you think?
well, I have a question. Who do you think's gonna win this?
I have absolutely no idea. This is my first time. I just sort of found the elevator up here. They didn't tell me anything about this. This is my first time actually going to a race. So like they just
Oh.
handed me the keys and just said commentate. So I guess whatever. We'll see.
I've got the 24 winning it. I saw him in practice with the 54. Those two, they were going at it. I think they're going to be two big competitors. We'll see if anyone can catch up to them.
I'm going to go out of right field then. I'm going to choose the 1 just because I have no idea who they are, what they do. So I'm just going to put my 1 on the 1. Although we are getting ready for 100 laps at Charlotte. All the drivers are lined up. The drivers are getting ready. I have no idea if there's stages. I have no idea if this is going to even have any sort of breaks in between. We'll figure it out as we go. I'm just like anybody else in the audience. So we're being told that the pit window will be between laps 48 and 52, and we will be having stage cautions and brakes at lap 30, lap 60, and then of course race to the end from there. As they warm up them tires in the restart zone at a standstill, because that's clearly how that works, we are getting ready to start here at Charlotte. 100 miles to go. Well, 150 miles to go from this beginning of the race. Everybody's ready as we come to the restart zone. And we are underway here at Charlotte. The 88 had a good start, but then the 54 came out of nowhere and just shot straight to the lead.
And we're already in the
cars
wall.
together. The 93 and the 24 all up together. 88 gets nearly turned there by the 5 as we go down the back straightaway for the first time. 54's lead has just been diminished as the 88 is like on the outside and currently trying to find his way to catch back up as he lost all of his ground in the middle of the corner. Number 40 behind is finding his way up past the 5, looking for his shot there, and he gets it, sends it too much into the 88, and the 5 on the outside is going to continue back. 88 on the high side, 54 comes up to block his run, although it doesn't work, as 88 shoots it up the inside as the 54 falls back to second place. 88 assumes the lead going off of turn number 4.
88 pulls clear. He's going to have about a half a car length lead down into turn number 1. 54 goes for a late apex here, dives underneath side by side, and now wheel to wheel down the back straightaway. They drop pretty much even. 88's got a little bit of the lead. Door to door, maybe a little bit of contact there. 54 is going to be clear off of turn 4. He's going to lead lap number 3 here at Charlotte.
As the 88 still looking for his shot against the 54, the 5 car is snuck up behind these two and is looking for his chance on the inside. 3 wide through turn number 1 and 2. 88 tries to push ahead, but it's not enough. The 5 will maintain the lead going to the back straightaway.
Chevrolet 1 through 5 right now, then a couple of Fords, and there's lone straggler for Chevrolet back there in the 8th position. Side by side for the race lead, 5 and 88 going at it. 54 looking to try to make a shot at the lead as well. 5's got the lead entering 1 and 2 here. Here comes the 93, a slide job on the 24. 5 tags the wall out of 2. A lot of battles going on at the track.
So 54 now, almost turns the 5. 54 to the inside of the 5, shoots it up, as now side by side with the 88 off of turn number 4. The 88 gets the good run. Now the 54 right behind. 5 car right behind him, and following behind with the 93 and 24 is your top 5 going into turn number 2.
I can
Down
see
the back
that
straightaway now. Sorry.
You got it. You can do it.
Going down the back straightaway, the 88 with the lead, the 5 shoots to the inside of the 54. Unfortunately, he does not get there as we go off of turn number 4. 54 high on the high line now. 5 car on the inside, looking for his spot going into turn number 1. He will shoot it all the way out down on the inside, but he comes up the track, wrecks the 54 into the wall, and cars get into each other. 24, 93, 54. All together now going down the back straightaway.
A lot of contact in 1 and 2 there. That's going to give a huge lead to the 88. Big send from the 93 again. He is not being nice to his Chevrolet teammates. Door to door between the 24 and 5. 24 may be able to pull off a slide job in 1 and 2. On lap number 8, he does. Almost pinches him into the wall. Try to cross over was the 5 there. And a good lead over 3rd place for the 24.
Man, this is good. They actually got some good refresh. Oh wait, I meant to comment. Oh yeah, the 88 now with a huge lead on the 24 and the 5, along with the 93 now fighting the 54 for that 4th place spot. Going into turn number 1, the 93 gets ahead of the 54, now looking for a shot at the 5. 5 on the high line has the run out of the corner. 93 doesn't get there in time. 24, the 5, the 93, and the 54 all catching up to the 88 in the lead. As the 88 goes up into the wall in turn number 4, and as we get off of turn number 4 as a whole, it would seem that they have gained now about a tenth there, 2/10 that lap, and they're slowly catching up to our leader going into turn number 1.
The leader in the 88 put in a pretty good gap on this field. I don't see them really catching him for another 10 or so laps. 5 trying to get to the bumper of the 24 here. 54 charges in. He's going to slide up. 93 is going to try the crossover there. Contact made. 24 and 5 keep trading positions. 24 currently got second. I think these two have to work together if they want to catch that 88.
Although they don't seem to be working together at all, as the 24 and the 5 now fighting. 5 lets off, actually, so I'm actually completely mistaken, as the 24 now ahead of the 5, not fighting him anymore. They gain another 2/10 that lap. Will they gain any more? Let's see if we get there. 93 and the 54 behind those two will be completely starting to lose some ground on the two in front, as they only gained about half a thousandth there that lap, and they will be continuing on down the back straightaway to gain a little bit more time, but the 54 and the 93 slowly losing ground on the 3 ahead.
Currently, it's the 24 with his crosshairs set on the back of that 88. Seems to be rolling in. 88's got no more time to hide. He's just got to run for his life, trying to hold off for the next, I believe, 18 laps to the end of stage 1. He slips up in 1 and 2. Here comes a 24.
88 losing almost all of his gap there going into the turn. The 5 has slowly lost his shot towards the leaders, though, as now the 93 is going to be competing against him for 3rd place. 54 has lost his ground, and now as our top 5 crosses the line, we've got only 17 laps to go till we reach the end of the stage.
'24 pulled the slide job, got the lead away down the back straightaway. Sends it off into 3. Charge up the outside. Here comes the 88. He gets into the wall a bit, but it doesn't slow him down. He sends it back inside. 24 is going to throw a block. We are nearly halfway through stage number 1, and it is a big battle for the race lead. Maybe opening up to the 93 and 5 as well, if they're able to pick up the pace.
Speaking of the 93 and the 5, them two have now been fighting it out, and the 5 gained the advantage going off of turn number 2, as now he gets sent up into the wall. 93 on the low line doesn't get there. He loses a lot of ground going into to the front straight, and now 6/10 back, the 88, the 5 9/10 back. They have a lot of ground to make up in order to get back to the leader. As 93 sends it up the inside, he does not get to the inside of the 5, but he did gain almost like 3/10 going off of turn number 2. So this will be a battle to watch to see as the leaders slowly get closer to 2nd and 3rd.
I don't think we're going to be seeing any lap traffic. Even our slowest cars are still on the same straightaway as the leaders. I'm just wondering what's going to happen under caution here.
As the 5 gets by the 88 has a major problem, and now the 93 going to be fighting the 88. Oh, but the 88 sends it up. He makes a big mistake, and now he's up into the wall on turn number 2. Now, the 93 is going to be falling back to 3rd, as the 88 falls all the way back to 4th, now fighting his good old friend, the 54, and they're both riding the high line. As the 24 makes a mistake, washes up the track. Now he gains all that time back on the exit, luckily, but we've got a long way to go before we figure out if that strategy of sliding up and sliding down is actually the most ideal one. What do you think about all of this, though, racing thus far?
I don't know, it seems like what people think to be big mistakes, they seem to be so minimalized. Like, if you slide up a little bit, you gain that all on exit. So it seems like you can't mess up too much in these cars.
Charlotte is notoriously an easier track compared to others, so it does make sense that one mistake won't end your race. Although the 88 and the 54 are now fighting, there's been multiple mistakes among those two, so they went from all the way in the front now to a second and a half back. There's a lot of racing to go before we get to before we get to the checkered flag, but I think we're already starting to see who's going to be the dominant ones. The 24, your pick, I think, if I recall correctly, is now pushing his way all the way past everybody else and now maintaining it.
24 has got about 2, maybe 3 car lengths back to the 5. 5's got about a car length or 2 on the 93. Pretty equidistant between the top 3, and then it's a big fall back to the 54 and 88. The 88 has really fallen off. I expected him to lead the first bit of this race, and he did just that, but he fell back all the way to the 5th position. Big send in, he's gonna get 4th as we speak. Here comes the
While
54
watching
back
that battle,
on the inside.
while watching that battle, the 93 managed to get by the 5, and now the 24 is now going to be pressured by the 93, who's gone almost 2/10 already on the 5 and just a lap, and just half a lap. That 24. I'm being told that we are apparently meant to be saying the banner names, but I'm too lazy to look that close, so I'm going to continue saying numbers. So, anyways, as the 5 now losing time onto the 93, the 93 gaining more time onto the 24 as we go down the back straightaway, I think we've got a race on our hands for these final 8 laps before we get to the stage end.
Yeah, I feel like the 24 is going to be able to probably hold off until the end. Because what happens on that restart? Does anyone send it in? Try to make a the hero move? Try to get into contention for the stage 2 victory. Ooh, there might have been contact back there.
The 88 and the 54 have been fighting harshly, and they've been fighting constantly throughout the corners, each sending each other every corner they get the opportunity. As the 54 with the highline run loses his spot out, but he is still on the outside of the 88. But 88 hits the curbing that's there on the inside. For some reason, the track designers decided not to remove it. I would love to know who decided to keep that there. Oh, the 88 and the 54 up in the wall.
'24's got a good lead right now. Maybe not, but once again, the run off the high side is going to pull him back clear by a couple of car lengths. But the 93, he's under pressure from the 5. 5 is closing in big time. Slip up from the 93. Back to equidistant. I'm going to go back and watch the 54 and 88. That duel has been happening, I believe, the second half of this stage so far. Great battle. You saw earlier they got up and into the wall. 54 has not been able to get back to the 88 since. We'll see if he can get back to him for that 4th place in stage number 1. A big send from the 93. He almost got to the back of the 24 there.
As we look ahead, the 24 is still edging his way out, but the 93 on the inside now, fighting for the lead. The 24 gets ahead, 93 falls back to his same spot, but he's gaining slowly each and every single lap. Question is 3 laps enough to gain those 4/10 that he's lost to him? As we currently go off of turn number 2, 93 gains all the way up to the back bumper, but the 24 with a good runoff. It's going to be a battle here going with the final 3 laps. It's going to be all about whoever has that better strategy going through, as we currently have the 24 up leading. That gap has diminished down to now about a 10th between each car.
24, only about a car length now between him and the 93. Last time down the backstretch, it was about a car length and a half. Maybe it's a a little bit more than that. Maybe he's starting to stretch that distance. Coming to the white flag in stage 1. 88's going to slide job the 54 back there. 5's not going to have anything for this stage unless the two leaders make severe contact. 24, 93 are going to send it off into 1. 93 gets the inside. Contact made. Wheel to wheel off of turn 2.
Off of turn number 2, the 24 and the 93 side by side. It's all coming down to this final corner. 93 sends the 24 all the way up to the wall. 93 will get to the point, and going off of turn number 4, the 93 will win stage number 1.
Oh, and he gets turned.
Oh, and he gets turned.
Clearly upset is the 24. I mean, rightfully so. 24 race clean that entire run. 93 sends it in.
And as we cut to commercial, we'll be back following this caution break. What? Wait, is that not how this works? Oh, come on. I want to go to the snack bar. They have some good snacks there and drinks. Come on. Man. Oh, it would seem, unfortunately, the number whatever he drove is now going to be DNFing from the race as he's unfortunately having some engine issues. It would seem that his engine has slightly overheated and now his oil temperature is way too high to continue racing safely.
Ouch.
Unfortunate. No other words to describe it.
We're down to 7 race cars. There's another one has exited. That was the 24, my pick. I know that he said he was going to exit, but another
It
one.
would seem that the 5 is starting to have to plan something out, as it seems that he may or may not be starting to have some sort of problem with his accelerator. From the sounds of it, it's not completely working, and he's having to push it almost completely to the floor to get it to work, as they were starting to line up back to the restart zone.
A lot of issues for Chevrolet. Now they dominated that stage, but going to be coming undone.
It would
Now
seem
warming
that
up the
there's
line.
wait, it would seem that the driver of the 88 got out of their car. I don't know what they're doing. They're walking across the track down there. No idea what they're doing. There's no one in the car. Exactly.
And we're down to 6. They're just dying.
Five cars going to be remaining in this race, as the 88 has to DNF due to engine issues. The 5 car also having issues with his acceleration. As we get word that the 88 has moved off of the track and into the victory lane. What is this driver doing? It's unfortunate, though. As we get ready to go racing, the 5 with an amazing start. Oh, the 54 has issues, though. He's all the way down on the grass. 93 as well. Off into turn number 1, the 93 with the point. The 5, now to his inside, gets loose. Going off of turn number 2, 93 with a 3 car lengths lead. How long will that last, though? That is what we're going to be figuring out shortly.
5 car trying to gain that gap that he just lost back. Look at this, 2 new players entering the field here, or at least this front grouping. The 1 and the 11. The 6 also kind of up here. That's going to be a group with the 54. 54 we know is one of the quicker cars. 3 wide back there. There was some contact. The 11 gets out of the gas. And sends it back in. Big contact there on the 8th one.
The 93 now just moving ahead now. The 5 car, sorry for, hold on. It would seem that we are getting a message for me to shut up and stop interrupting the person talking on the mic because I accidentally hot mic'd it and talked over the person speaking. So we're going to just ignore that and continue to speak anyways. The 93 ahead of the 5 car. 5 car gaining though off of turn number 4 as we head to the front straight to cross the line for the 33rd time.
Car into the grass, maybe even 2 of them. That was the 1 and 54. I'm not sure what happened, but there seemed to have been contact off of 4 into the grass. The driver seems to be back. They must have repaired the car. Maybe? I don't know. Someone. Yep.
Seems that the 88 team has managed to cool off their engine, and they managed to fit in the damaged vehicle policy, so they'll be allowed to restart once again. I think. I'm not sure. I don't know any sort of rules of what this league is, but we'll figure that out whenever they either join the track or not. Although the 93 with the 5 now right behind, the 5 shoots up the inside but fails to get there, makes a mistake, and now that 93 going off of turn number 4 gets the point as we head to lap number 36.
5's trying to close in. It's a couple of car lengths between the top 2. 5's got some momentum though. Maybe has enough pace to get to the leader. He has a shot to take the lead. Big send in. 6 cars in the wall behind the leaders.
The 93 now ahead of the 5, and the 93 still edging out that 5. I don't know why. It's all about the 93 and the 5 show here at Charlotte, as it's 93 and 5. As we get word that the 88 has managed to get their car refired, they're moving back out to the track, and they'll be allowed to join in right behind the crew currently going out of the trial of the quad oval, going into turn number 1.
The 93 is going to pull out to a pretty big lead. Issue for the 5 a little bit there. Maybe a little bit of oversteer. He lost quite a bit of time there. He's now resorted to running that outside, maybe trying to get a run off the top. The 5 trying to gain back into the lead. He sailed it in! That was a big send from the 5. 54 and 6 making big contact as they raced off of turn 2. Wheel to wheel into 3. 54 is going to clear with a slide job and a half. 6 charge back to the bumper. That lead's starting to close up. It used to be, I would say 6 or 7 car lengths. I think it's down to 4 or 5. 5 sends it in again.
Although if I were you, I'd start to pay attention to what we're about to start experiencing. As the sun starts to go down, this track is going to start changing as the drivers get ready as well for their upcoming pit window to appear. I think that it's almost time for pit stops.
88.
Oh, as the 88 has another issue, it seemed that their front hood flap flew off, and now they're trying to get a replacement one. but it seems that there's a part shortage going on, so they don't have any, so they're gonna have to park it for the entirety of the race because unsafeness. There's so much wind, they're flying off. The 88 pulls into pit road speeding to make sure to prove a point to the league owners. It would seem that he will be parking it for the duration of the race.
Here comes the fun. 5 to the bumper. Inside. Side by side, the 5 pokes out in front. He's nearly clear. Side draft from the 93 and a little bit of a run down the hill. Side by side, down through the tri-oval. Into turn number 1. A little bit of a bump from the 93. He gets into the 5 a couple of times. Wheel to wheel. Neck and neck down the backstretch. I can't even tell who's in the lead here. 93
Side by side, neck and neck. 2 cars under a blanket. The 5 and the 93 going off of turn number 4. It's side by side. Oh, the 93 almost turns the 5 going into the quad oval. As the 5 now with the nod, the 93 looks for the inside, doesn't get there, shoots the 5 up the track. 93 on the inside, 5 on the outside off of turn number 4. The 5 with the point going into turn number 3. We've only got 5 laps left before the pit window opens, so this battle won't last long.
5's gonna... 5 tried to go to the outside of the 93 again. He might have got there for a second, but the 93 was able to pull back clear, and the 5 just drives around him. No defense for the 93. Wasn't even a slide job. Just scooted around the inside and clearing the race lead down the backstretch.
The 5 and the 93 continue to battle. I just made a stupid mistake and I can't see anything. I don't know what I just did. It would seem that we're having a technical difficulty as the window cleaners did not clean the windows enough, and now it's fogged up due to the night's cold. As now the window cleaner managed to magically make the windows appear clean, the 93 going into turn number 3 with the lead on the 5. The 5 now with the 93 ahead by 6/10. I have no idea what I'm being told to say, but I'm not going to say it because I have no idea what I'm meant to be saying. All I'm hearing is a bunch of chatter about change the camera to this camera and then camera here, camera that, all this earpiece. Like, I want to just break it. Unfortunately, I can't because I do need to know some information. But as pit cycles are now able to happen, the 93 and the 5 seems that they will be, or the 93, we get confirmation from their radio, will be pitting this time. Somebody else will be pitting this time. I don't know what number they are. But the 93 now down pit road. Oh, Speed's entering pit road. I'm not sure what the officials are going to call, as they didn't really have a great sort of entry due to fighting. Oh, as we get word that it will be a 2-second time penalty for the 93, as the one car also comes into pit road into his box, hits him, and his crewmates, his crew members now falling to the ground. Ooh, the graphic scenes here at Charlotte. Oh, it would seem another penalty issued to the number 6 car.
5's in the wall. 5 is an
Oh,
issue.
it's unfortunate.
5
Oh,
has
the
an
5
issue.
car. There's an issue. It would seem that they may or may not have hit, it seems that their accelerator finally gave out, as caution will I can't speak on the speedway. It's unfortunate as the 5 had a pretty good race going. Oh, wait, no, they ran out of fuel. Oh, no.
And the
And
5 out of
completely out of
fuel.
fuel. Caution out on the Speedway. Bad day for the number 5 team, as they're gonna have to probably pack it up and go home, as they can't make it to pit road. Devastating. Such a good run, all coming to an end just because, oh, as the lights kick on out of nowhere, I can actually see the food that they have in front of me, because they actually somehow had some snacks. Yeah, you should go get some, by the way. They're pretty good. Like, have
Already
you
had all
ever heard of this, like, chicken salad thing that they have in there? As we get word, they're asking for who pit, and I can tell you that the 5 did not pit.
committed out.
As the 5 car manages to magically get fuel from a wrecker, now pulls it down to pit road, and is going to have to be pulling it behind the wall and parking it into their garage. Unfortunate result here for the 5 as they go into the almost victory lane. I thought they were, as we're now down to 5 cars remaining. So it's a 1 in 5 shot. Who do you think's going to win?
Well, my pick has retired from the event, so I'm going 54. All the way. Actually, no,
I'm going to
93.
go with
93.
the... Well, dang. My pick. I mean, I'm still going with the 1. I think the 1 could have a shot. That's what my pick was at the beginning of the race. We'll go with the 1. What, what do you mean you have no more snacks? What do you mean? No.
Speaking of
Oh,
snacks,
wait, I still have my coin. As we get ready to go back to racing here at Charlotte, everybody's in the restart zone. 75 miles to go, 1.5 mile track, 50 laps to go. Seem that 2 cars are not ready to go racing, so, oh, never mind, it seems that somebody is. Although, Mr. Saul is not. As, it would seem that my co-commentator that was up here with me has now left the booth, gone down the elevator to go buy us some more snacks. We are going to be getting ready for a restart. And as we cut to commercial break, because this is too much talking and too much silence, this is a magic commercial break. Imagine it. Boom. And as we're back from commercial break,
Hold on.
everybody
Be quiet.
here
I'm
is
gonna make an ad.
ready.
I'm gonna make a fake ad. Are you depressed? Try these really strange pieces of candy that make you not depressed. The strange pieces of candy that make you not depressed.com. Alright, let's get going.
I took 2. Okay, anyways. As we get ready to go back to racing, every driver ready. Only all 5 left, with 5 seconds till we go back to racing. Oh, as the league has called for boarding the restart, it would seem that my co-commentator is back, with some snacks. Welcome back. As we cut to commercial break once again.
The HP Sim series, proud sponsor of PRA, sponsoring the Restart Zone every day, except for today, because PRA ran out of money.
Improper funding? Call PRA today.
official kind of track maker of epicness that makes tracks, and half the time I use them. Allied Honor Studios. Yeah. Okay.
Sign up today for absolutely nothing. Thank you for joining.
Whoa!
And as we get ready to go back to racing properly now, as the pace car goes off of thin air, we're ready to go racing. As the 54 and the 1 both jump the start extremely early. The 54, though, with the nod up ahead. The 93 gets back to third. 54 with the lead going off of turn number 2 will solidify his spot. Although we have a new factor in this battle, the 11 gets ahead of the 93 for second, and now it will be a battle between them two as the 1 shoots it up the inside. Oh, and they get stuck into each other, the 93 and the 1. Oh, and the 54 comes down to pit road. He doesn't speed. Final chances, he does it perfectly. Although he's kind of at a disadvantage now, because he's going to be a lap down. Or something like that. I don't know. I didn't read the rulebook.
Who used his box?
The 11, a person we haven't seen at all today, leads this lap with the 1 car we've also not seen at all today behind him.
And look at that, the 6 now in front of the 93. What is going on up here?
Oh, as he gets sent, the 1 car is a lap down, apparently, somehow. The 1 car ahead of the 11. I'm getting word from my other commentator to say whatever he told me to say, although I don't want to say it because I don't want to. Because I don't want to.
Fair.
The 1 car gets his lap back now. But the 11 sends it up the inside. Oh, they get into each other. And I'm done commentating for a minute, because I'm going to go leave the booth and go get some snacks.
Panda sends it in.
I love
Here comes the
snacks.
93. Around the inside of the 1. It's gonna be the 1. It's gonna be the 93 versus the 11 for the stage 1, I think. With only less than 5 laps to go in the stage. Down the back straight. 93 put it in a gap that the 11 closed. Sorry, you're gonna need some context for that. 3 wide back there for second. 1 and 93 side by side now. 6 now to the outside of the 1 as the 93 pulls clear. Big gap for the 11 now. Can he hold on for the rest of the stage? Down the back stretch, 3.5 laps to go at Charlotte, at least in stage 2. It's gonna be a good battle. 3 wide for the race lead. Move to the inside, a bonsai move to the inside from the 1. And he made it work. Oh, he's getting turned into the wall. With 3 to go. 6 into the wall. 11 bounces with him. 1 is lost. Track of the 93. 93's got a
As the
big lead.
93 with the big lead going into 2 laps to go in the stage this time by, I think he's got the stage solidified. What do you think?
Well, I don't think they're
That's
catching.
great to hear. I don't care what you think. We're going into turn number 2 now with the 93 with the lead and the 11 car fighting the 1 and the 6 behind. The 11 ahead of the 1. Oh, gets turned into the wall. Gets loose down the back straightaway. Oh my goodness. Oh, the 11 hard into the wall. The 1 car around. Caution is out. 93 technically, with a 1-lap shootout in the stage, as the something something car gets the lap back, because somebody decided to be stupid and not drive, we'll be seeing the 54 get his lap back, and the one's gonna have to stay a lap down due to that, which is unfortunate. With only however many miles 40 laps is times 1.5, I don't know, I'm too bad at math to care. The 93 is your leader with 1 lap to go with the stage, the 11 on the outside, 6 behind the 93, and the 54 taking back the spot on the lead lap. I think we're almost ready to start going back up to, as I'm being interrupted by the person on the radio, we only have 1 lap left in the stage. As they do their weird tire warmingness thinginess. All drivers are ready. And we get ready to go racing as the person on the microphone, whoever's speaking, whatever it is, I think it's like head official or something, I don't know, I didn't pay enough attention, is screaming at us. The 93 gets the lead, but the 54 is right there for a shot at vengeance. As the 54 shoots it up the inside, the 93, and the 1 now there as well. 93 to the inside, side by side, down the back straightaway, going into turn number 3. 93 on the inside, 54 on the outside. 54 all the way up high. 93 on the inside. Off of turn number 4, the 54 with the lead will get the win of stage number...
Two.
whatever.
2.
I don't know. I can't count.
Oh, probably go back to school.
Numbers are hard, man.
Well, it's kind of smelly for you now, isn't it?
Don't worry, I can do advanced geometry, but counting numbers? Mm-mm.
Yep, that's not happening.
Exactly. See, I'm only
Oh.
good when it's weirdly hard.
I snevzed.
Alright, so we're going to be having a full-blown lockdown here in the booth, as it would seem that one of the commentators has gotten COVID, as we will be unfortunately having to cut the wait, it's just a sneeze. Oh, never mind. We'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming. As everybody will now be on the lead lap for the final stage, a 40-lap dash for the win. I don't know why we're being told to interview some random person. Whatever this person's name is, oh, hey, it's the person that I chose to win. Hey, Mr. Man, I don't know what your name
I
is,
did not
whatever
want to.
it is.
I did not want to get interviewed.
We don't care about your opinion. How is your race
What
going
were we
thus far?
turning to Josephstown?
I said how was your race going, not how your opinion was feeling.
Literally my point. Anyways,
How is your race going?
bad.
Couldn't agree anymore. How is everybody else in your group doing?
Literally better than me.
Then be better. What do you think about the 93 almost winning both stages?
I mean, he had a chance.
I don't know what to say to that, so I'm going to just act like I said something and we'll continue on. Thank you for the interview because I know I hate this as much as you do and I hate you as much as I do. We're going
What?
to get ready to
Wait,
start racing once again.
What? I got real lost when you started to talk.
As um that happened,
Yeah, I
uh
like Alpha. He's funny.
as we're being
Oh yeah,
told left
warm
and
up
right, warming up them tires because
on the
physics.
standstill.
I
Mm-hmm.
didn't pay enough attention in that class to care. As we get ready to go racing, the 93 jumps it a whole 2 seconds, and the 54 gets pushed behind as well.
Whoa, what? Pause. And 6-1. Alright, here we
Although
go.
he didn't win stage 2, so he can't sweep it, as I'm being told that he's able to sweep it. Although it seems that I know the rules better than the head official dude that's talking on the radio.
I don't
As
think
I'm
he's
being
gonna
told to
shut
shut
up.
up, I am going to riot, and everybody in the stream, please type incel bad. Thank you. Uh, Going into turn number 2, 93 with the lead, with the 54 to the inside, and the 6 now catching up behind. 93 with the 54 and the 6. I'm being told so bad, but I think I'm doing such a great job that he's gonna fire me. Thank you for this. And I hope that y'all enjoyed my one-time commentary. As you're never gonna hear me again, as I'm probably gonna be sent to Antarctica for being such a bad human. Thank you.
93 is gonna pull clear. Nah, just let him do it.
As
It's fine.
somebody named Joro, I don't know who that is or whoever that is. I don't really care because it just seems that that's just a nickname that I want to punch in the face. As we go into the quad oval, the 54 with the lead, the 93 behind, the 6 follow behind. I'm guessing that's Joro, and I'm going to cause their car to blow up. Going into turn number 1, the 93 with the lead now, passing the 54 with the 1 now fighting the 6 for third place. And as we go down the back straight, the 93 with the point.
So take his
As I
knees.
am being offended because I'm being told I'm having too much fun with this, I'm going to say once again, make sure you type incel bad because he is very bad. And I'm going to stop interrupting the other commentator and taking over his time because it's, yeah.
Nah, this is pretty entertaining. I might as well get some popcorn.
As I'm being told I'm somehow being entertaining, I'm going to just go jump off a cliff because that's probably better. As me being a comedian is
I would
such a
love
bad
that.
thing.
That would be cool. Do like a
Thank
full-on
you for
swan
listening to
dive.
me. I'm gonna go jump off a cliff now. I'm being told I can't jump off a cliff, so
Here's my thing. What is
I
he gonna
guess
do if you...
that is a great question. Can I just jump off of the booth? Hold on, can I jump off to the track? There's like a slight gap in between, right? There's like only like a whole football field between the track and the booth. Think it'll work? Think we can make it? Yeah, I think we can make it.
Do some hardcore parkour. Alright, 54 gets
Parkour.
cleared by the 93. 93 is now being challenged by the 54. Wheel to wheel down the back straight. Here comes the 1. Somewhat. Side by side, they shove up the track. One car trying to gain. He's unable to do anything. 93 to the bumper of the 54. He goes inside. Yes, he's just kind of built different. Here comes the 93 up the inside. Contact with the 54. Alright, starting next lap, because it's the funny number lap, what we're gonna do is you have to drive this FIA style. We see you touch the apron, you're gone. You we see contact
So
between you and
apparently
another car,
FIA
you
style
tank.
means penalize everyone, but I'm pretty sure it means
Yes.
penalize no one. So anything is free reign, and make sure you turn everybody in rebellion against Incel as the head official because he is not
Yeah.
he is very bad.
Yep. I agree.
I don't care that you're using my stuff, Magic Man. Leave.
Then leave. Then
Not
you won't
anymore.
be. Not
I am
anymore.
the owner. I am now the head official. This is my league now. I took it over.
This is true.
Okay, anyways, back to your regularly scheduled programming. The 54 with the lead, ahead of the 93, the 1 in third, the 6 behind, ending it off with the 11 in fifth. From 9 cars, the 54 off of turn number 4 gets sent up, fighting the 93. Apparently, somebody doesn't know how to listen, aka this head official dude that's in my ear, because he thinks I said 54 cars when I said we went from when we went from 5 cars from 9, and then I said the 54. We're going to unfortunately cut the broadcast as I go beat up some kid that's downstairs, and we'll be back.
Sorry, what? I'm sorry, I'm not commentating after that. I need answers before I say anything to do with this race.
Apparently, somebody doesn't know that the officials are just downstairs from the commentating booth.
Oh! Oh! Kill them.
Exactly. Anyways, back to your regularly scheduled programming. The 1 has managed to edge his way through the 54 and the 93, and the 93 lets off, letting the 54 get ahead. The 6 shoots to the inside, going into turn. Oh, the 6 and the 93 get stuck together, stuck on the wall. They lose
Yeah,
a
this
lot of time.
feels
Oh,
sticky.
and the 6 car hits the pit wall.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
no. Why no race
No
back? That's stupid.
respect. 'Cause smelly cheese.
As the caution is out, because
Prime War. I don't think I'm gonna. I'm gonna war crime war.
as
Yup,
we
I
get
didn't even get to
information
see it.
that Fox has started to broadcast instead of Incel, and they didn't catch any sort of wreck going on, is with great
Thankfully, it
regret
didn't
that
happen.
to inform you that I have been officially reinstated for 10 more races because for some reason now I got hired by Fox for being too. What did they say? Hold on, let me pull my notes out. Ah, yes, too annoying. Thank you, Fox, for rehiring me for that.
I agree with Fox. I'm not sure about you.
As they warm up their tires because physics, for whatever reason, the 6 car doesn't warm up his tires for some reason. Now we're gonna have to send. Now we're gonna have to. Oh, never mind. He's alive. He's fine. It seems that we're going to have to get a lighter and heat up his tires because he didn't heat them up at all. But we're out of time as his pit crew runs back across the wall, and we resume racing here on lap 73.
Can you turn off my computer? I want to leave.
As we get informed that somebody has just been heard yelling over the radio, no, in pain, we're going to act like everything is all right, and we're going to make sure that they get silenced, just like how everybody else is, and we will not be talking about them again. As the 93 with the lead, with the 54 on the inside, now racing to turn number 1, 54 on the inside, 93 on the outside. Going through the turn, the 54 gets to the point, the 1 car tries to catch up, and as we go down the back straight, the 93 manages to scoot by. And it would seem that my other commentator left the booth, so I'm gonna have to continue commentating. Thanks. You are gonna be stuck with me for a good while. Is the 93 with the lead fighting the 54. I'm getting interrupted by the dude on the radio, so I'm going to just like I'm about to head downstairs, so you might
Kick
be
his
without a
kneecaps.
commentator for a minute. Oh, alright, my other commentator's back. So now you have a commentator. Good luck.
Here comes. Oh. The guy on the
All right,
radio
so
just died.
as we return, the 93 with the lead, the 54 behind. Hey, do you have any napkins? I think this red doesn't fit my suit. The 93 with the lead. That's not enough napkins. What are you doing? Give me more napkins. I need more than that. This ketchup, clearly ketchup, is a little too much
Mhm.
for this suit. Like this suit costs at least 10 Robux. It's a little bit more expensive than that. I need napkins to get rid of this ketchup. What do you mean you're out of napkins? Ugh, whatever. 93 and the 54 battling down the back straightaway. The 54 with the lead. Oh, gets shunted by the 93. And I keep getting interrupted by the dude on the radio, so I'm going to head back downstairs and go get a little bit more ketchup because I need some more.
Fries. Sorry, what? The 54 and 93 going at it for the lead. That's what I expected.
So it turns out that there's a limit on how much ketchup you can get, and it would seem I already took it all. So, anyways, the 54 with the lead, the 93, racing behind. Oh, cuts the grass a little bit there. The 54, oh, gets punted once again by the 93. The 1 now has a shot here. 3 almost thought I was going to go 3 wide. Unfortunately, I'm not psychic, so I could never tell you if it was or not. The 93 with the lead now as the 1 on the wall on the outside. The 54 shoots the inside off of turn number 4. Oh, the 54
And
gets
he
turned
gets
by the
turned into the
93.
wall. Oh, so may I ask why there is a trail of ketchup behind you?
You see, we don't question that. That's one of the things you never question, or else
I
you'll
also want
also
to
be
know
stuck
about the.
with a trail of ketchup.
No. I want another question answered.
I
Why
want you to
is
answer
there
one of
a
my questions first.
heavy-duty
Hey,
trash bag behind you? What is
um,
in that?
look, hey, that's my Sneef sponsorship, which is what I was gonna ask you. Why did we get sponsored by Sneef? Like,
I'm not sure if that's a sponsorship. Can someone call 911? I think I'm in here with a psychopath.
we'll be back. We'll be right back.
I don't think I will.
Oh yeah, no, you won't.
Alright, since the commentators are having a bit of a problem, I'm gonna take over for a bit.
As I'm getting interrupted by some random commentator dude that walked in, it would seem that I am now the sole commentator. Unfortunate circumstances has led to a heart attack. Yeah, it seems to be a self-induced heart attack caused by eating too much ketchup. So as for the 54 on the outside line, now leading this race by 2 car lengths. The 1 and the 93 now battling going into turn number 1. As I keep getting interrupted by this man on the radio, I am going to head back downstairs. I don't know how this man is speaking. I already stuck out his vocal. Oh wait, as the 54 leads the 93 behind, fighting with the 1. Hey, why is there so much fruit punch up here? Oh wait, right, that's ketchup. My bad. The 54, it would seem the man on the radio is dying, which is kind of not shocking because they're already dead because I killed the 54 leading, the 93 now fighting.
Oh no, you didn't kill
93
them. You
shoots to the lead.
assisted them with
Hey,
shortening
hey,
their
hey.
93.
As the 54 leads the 93 behind. Oh, the 93 gets wheel hopped off of some curbing. Still, once again, we need to fire that designer because they do not know what they're doing. Oh, the 54 shoots by and the 93 behind him. One car behind and the 11 following behind with the 6 out back. That sounded very wrong. I'm going to never say that again. As the 54 leads, with the 93 shooting it up the inside, almost turning the 54 into the pit wall, and almost having a great accident called a cement wall.
Let me do some commentating, idiot.
As I don't care about your opinion, we'll be continuing commentating. I'm just kidding. No, you can go ahead.
54 trying to come up from behind. He comes from behind. Oh, he sticks it in!
As I'm getting told that somebody's laughing on the frequency, can we go get somebody to check him out? Because I'm pretty sure they're somehow laughing while dead. As the 50, yeah, they continue to, okay. Can somebody go check that out? I know that that probably has something to do with me, the fact that they're, the 54 leading, the 93 behind, the one car, in third, the 11 in fourth, and in fifth place, the 6 car, 93 and the 54 continues to battle here with only, when we're coming up to 10 laps to go. And apparently I'm the only commentator in the booth, which would be very nice if somebody else would cover because I'm trying to get a drink and trying to get the ketchup off me.
You can get your drink. I passed
Okay.
out there. 93
I don't know how
trying
you
to clear
managed to
the
pass out and wake up within 30 seconds, but I
Your
applaud
plan
you.
is so different. 54 into the back of the 93. Right on the rear bumper. He's going to choose that middle line. 93 went very inside. 54 tried to go to the outside. Now trying to get to the bumper. The 93 again. 54 drives it in! He almost got underneath him. See, I'm trying to be serious, man. Alpha's just
The man is
kinda
speaking to the
high.
voices.
What?
The man is speaking to the voices.
No,
Anyways,
I'm on the
back
phone
set.
with someone.
I'm gonna break your phone.
I'll break your knees.
I don't have any knees. I don't even have a form.
What?
We're being told by the radio man to commentate, but that's boring, so we're gonna commentate
Exactly.
anyways without him telling us. So the 93 with the lead, the 54 behind. There's not really much else to commentate, honestly. It's just
Yeah.
single file line racing as the 54 sends it to the inside all the way past the 93 with the switchback. 93 gets to the nod, going down the back straightaway with only 9 laps remaining here at Charlotte.
Now the 54 gets back to the inside, wheel to wheel, and now actually clear off of turn 4. I expected them to be side by side, but no challenge from the 93 as he was in the wall, I believe. 93 tries the outside. Oh, he gets into the rear bumper a little bit. One almost got into the back of the 93. Give me the 54 with a big lead down the back straight. I would call that 3 or 4 car lengths. Big dive in from the 93. He checks out of it. 54 taps the wall.
The 54 and the 93 battling has ceased as the 54 with the lead. The 93 sends it through the corners all the way, but he doesn't get there and he loses a lot of time onto the 54. These two have been the dominant cars today. I'm not sure what you think about this. Who do you think is going to be the more dominant car going into these final 7.5 miles? Or I guess 9 miles.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be this 54. I think he's gonna lead the most. I don't think he's gonna win though. I feel like that 93 is gonna be able to get there and pass him.
I asked who you thought was gonna win, not who you thought was gonna dominate. Actually,
I
wait.
don't care.
You know what?
Shh.
We're gonna go with it anyways. As the 54 with the lead, the 93 finds his way to the inside of the 54, sending him all the way up into the wall, both of them together. Hitting the restart zone with only 7.5 miles to go. Even though these cars are going 200 miles an hour, or 178 miles an hour through the corner, technically they're going only about 3 miles. But for some reason it's 7.5 miles because math or something like that. The
Math or
54
something like that.
shoots to the lead, and the 93 on the inside, the one car is now caught up. It's going to be a three-way battle for this lead, for this win, with only 6 miles to go. Oh, the one
Ooh.
car sends it all the way into the back of the 93.
Here comes the one.
54
He's gonna try to make
is
it the lead.
outside. Oh, the 54 turns the one at the wall. As we go down into turn number 4, the 93 on the inside slows up. The one car to the outside shoots it in. 3 laps remain. 4.5 miles to go. Even though it should technically be a mile, but we're not going to question that part.
Here we go. 54 gets cleared. A huge
Actually, wait.
run up the middle from the one.
Technically that's 3 miles a lap with the speed that we're going. So we're just gonna. Oh,
What?
oh, all 3 into the wall.
How does the speed change? How much
178 miles an hour in about 50 seconds. That means that you're going 17.8 miles, and yeah, it's math. Anyways, with the leader now the one taking the lead, the 54, the 93. I'm being told to be serious. Is the one with the lead, 93, 54, 11. These 4 cars under a blanket going into these final 2 laps. The one car with the lead gets in the wall.
White flag waving in Charlotte. 1.5 miles to go. The one's got a big lead. I think it might be insurmountable here. I don't think the 93 or 54 can get there, especially if they do that. Down the back straight. Final time here in Charlotte. Does anyone have it for the one? A huge shove down the back stretch.
93 with a huge shove. 54 behind. The one car with the lead. Oh, all the way up into the wall. 54 hits the 93. They've caught up to the one, but it's not enough. The one will win here at Charlotte. Their first career win, as I'm being told. I would like to say I was correct for choosing the one. Me, obviously. Thank you for joining us on this broadcast today. It would seem that the police are here to escort me out, so unfortunately I will be leaving. Thank you for joining this broadcast with me today, and I'm going to skip town. Oh, you're still here. As I'm being told that the one car with his first win and many wall taps with a controversial win, according to it. I'm being told that somebody's going to call my dad, which please do, as he went to get milk and never came back. Anyways, the one car with the win. I don't know how. Apparently we're being told that the head official managed to miss a car tapping the wall like every 2 seconds. Although, it's too late as the one car is claimed as the winner. While tapping. Oh! But the one car with the win here at Charlotte, 150 miles, ends off with a winner, a first-time winner, and also me getting fined and arrested and probably going to be sent to Siberia. As there's a flying yellow cube above the track, now changing colors, there's a bunch of smoke in the air, and it seems that the one car will be doing himself some good old burnouts. Now, we thank y'all for joining the broadcast. I am going to skip town before the FBI catch me. We thank you for joining us here today. Signing off. Enjoy the show. Hey, why is there this line of ketchup here in this booth?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Alright, everybody.
Hi.
Hello, not Pampered. Hello, Red. How you doing today?
Hi. I'm doing good.
So, you got a, I think fifth? I don't know, I'll have to check. You
Fourth.
got a fourth place finish
I think
here.
I got fourth.
Out of the 9 cars that originally started this race. 4 of them happened to DNF. But, hey. How did you, so how do you feel about all of that?
It was fun. I tried my best. If I I was in that final, like, last group battle, I maybe could have came out with a win. I got so close again, which is sad. Yeah, Happy Rich won, which is a common W, and yeah. I don't know what else to say. Just good job, Rich.
Alright, thank you. Hold on. Oh, the final thing. We're gonna interview Rich. Hello, Rich. How you doing? Rich, how you doing? And it seems like he's gone. Oh. Hey, Rich, how you doing? His mic broke. Oh. Yes, you are the first Toyota driver to win a race. And it's your first career win. Big cool. Let's see here. Alright then, well. Congrats on the win. And, bye guys. Can't wait to see what happens for the next race, and, congrats to Rich on the first career win.